This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. That's LibriVox.org. Apis Mellifica, or The Poison of the Honeybee, considered as a therapeutic agent, by C.W. Wolfe, M.D. Philadelphia, 1858. Preface. Every physician who has spent years of an active life in prescribing for large numbers of patients is morally bound to publish his experience to the world, provided he is satisfied in his interior conscience that such a publication might be useful to the general interests of humanity. In offering the following essay to my readers, I simply desire to fulfill an obligation recognized as valid by the inner sense. This essay contains everything that an experience of 40 years in the conscientious and philanthropic exercise of my profession has sanctioned and confirmed as truth. Nor have I adopted a single fact, suggested by my own observation, as correct, without contrasting it with the most approved records of medicine. To every true friend of man, and more particularly to every physician who considers the business of healing disease as the highest office of medical art, I offer this essay for further trial and examination. May the statements expressed in it either be confirmed or else corrected and improved by those who excel in more thorough knowledge and ability. The author. Berlin, October 1857. End of preface. Section 1 of Apis Mellifica by C.W. Wolfe. Recording by Marie Daum. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Apis Mellifica. The bee helps to heal all thy internal and external maladies, and is the best little friend whom man possesses in this world. More in Cotton's Book of the Bee, page 138. Since Hahnemann's successful attempt to develop the medicinal nature of aconite, no other discovery has been made in the domain of practical medicine as comprehensive and universally useful as the discovery of the medicinal virtues of the poison of the bee. It is of the utmost importance to the interests of humanity to become as intimately acquainted with the efficacy of this poison as possible. It is the subject of these papers to contribute my mite to this work. As soon as Dr. Herring had published the provings of the bee poison in his American Provings, I at once submitted them to the test of experience in an extensive practice. I prepared the drug which I used for this purpose by pouring half an ounce of alcohol on 5 living bees and shaking them during the space of 8 days, 3 times a day, with 100 vigorous strokes of the arm. From this preparation, which I used as the mother tincture, I obtained attenuation up to the 30th scale. So far, the effects which have obtained with this preparation have been uniformly satisfactory. It has seemed to me that the lower potencies lose in power as they are kept for a longer period. Hence, I consider it safer to prepare them fresh every year. As a general rule, I have found either the 3rd or the 30th potency sufficient. Day after day, I have obtained more satisfactory results, and I now look upon Apis Mellifica as the greatest polycrest, next to aconite, which we possess. The introduction of this poison to the medical profession will be looked upon as the most brilliant merit of one of the most deserving apostles of homeopathy, and will secure immortality to the honored name of Constantine Herring. The following statements will show how far this faith of a grateful heart is founded upon facts. Apis Mellifica is the most satisfactory remedy for acute hydrocephalus of children. The more acute and dangerous the attack, the more readily will it yield to the action of Apis. Sudden convulsions, followed by general fever, loss of consciousness, delirium, sopor while the child is lying in bed, interrupted more or less by sudden cries, boring of the head into the pillow, with copious sweat about the head, having the odor of musk, inability to hold the head erect, squinting of one.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?